this at all. Look, baby, there ain't nothing to discuss. We've been through this 1,000 times.
I'm trying to let my mama teat up today.
You believe it because your son, right? That's right. And because of your son, that's the reason you had your wife laying up here in my bed last week, right? The neighbors told me when I went to Philadelphia. She was in a whole weekend.
Come on, girl.
Now, just tell me something. You've been married to her.
Been shacking with me. Who you think you're cheating on?
Well, I don't feel like I'm cheating on nobody. Now,
you're cheating on one of us.
Wait a minute. The doorbell's ringing. Let me get the bell. Well, you say right on time.
Mrs. Jody again.
What do you want?
My husband.
Well, you're not getting it.
I'll take it with me.
I know what you're going to take. You're going to take a good 8 kicking if you don't get out of my house.
And I brought some and I'm ready for yours.
I guess you brought the kids.
Yes, I did.
Well, listen, let me tell you something. I want both of y'all out my house. I don't want to see none of you no more. And I want to tell you something further this time. You understand me? I want to ask you something.
Tell me how do you feel knowing he's my man and the love he's giving you? Come on, Millie. Sweet in secondhand. Tell me now how? Hey. Stretched out in my bed and very night at home. My roll is in your nappy head. Some girls ain't got no pride at all. No. Some are just downright dirty. Some are just wrong. Are you getting this mind? Leftovers. You're thinking out of love. I ain't getting over. You wanna leave my man alone. Find one of your own. Stop licking the jar, girl. Scraping the bone. It don't bother me. Come on, Millie. It's a man give you a love sometime.
Cause you see, I know if it makes it good to you.
It's me that's on this man. It's me that's on this mind. Tell me now.
How
do you lay there?
The man left you
to me.
And if he
ever decided to do it to you, it's my responsibility.
I don't see how
some folks can be so dumb. No, you got the nerve to think you're good and good.
But all you're getting is
all you're getting is my leftovers. You're taking out of love. I ain't been over. You wanna leave a man alone. Find one of your own. Stop licking the jar, girl. Scraping the bowl. Ow! Hey, yeah.
Go and find a man of your own. Cause there ain't nothing left of the man this evening, y'all. You see, I done took everything you had. All you're getting is my leftovers.
My leftovers, hey.
You're digging out of surplus garbage. Hey!
Leave it alone now.
Go and find a man of your own this evening, girl. I know you look kind of bad, but there must be somebody that wants you anyway.
Hey! Come on.
Leave the man alone now. Hey, baby. Hey, hey, hey.
Yes. One of my favorite singers, Millie Jackson. Yes. Go on, Millie. She told it like it. T-I-S. Let me see who's over here. What's going on, everyone? Everyone's. Hey, bro. Hello, Book. Hey, what's going on, 3? Everybody that's in the Butterfly Queendom, what's happening? What's going on to you? My name is the Libra to the butterfly to the AKA to the Empress. I had to play my Millie Jackson. Today is a Millie Jackson day, and the song that I wanted to play about some stuff may not be appropriate because people might, be like, well, how, this, that, and the other. So I don't cuss, but there is a song that she has that says it all sometime that I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's up to the you. Up to the you. You understand? Put the F in the front. You got it. So, y'all, what's happening today? I hope everybody has had a blessed and prosperous day, though. I really do. And I guess y'all see that I'm early. I did not go to work today because between the hours last night of midnight to this morning about 10 o'clock, my sinuses grabbed my brain cells and was squeezing like nobody's business. I had a sinus headache. I still got somewhat of a sinus headache that's out of this world. I am a migraine sufferer, so I have to be careful that my sinus headaches does not turn into a cluster headache. What is a cluster headache? A cluster headache is where it's a migraine, sinus headache, and another form of a headache, tension, all in one. And that hurts worse than getting a tooth pulled, okay? So, any chew. I said, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's do that. I have some information, of course, that I want to give out, but I do want to have a conversation, man. Okay, so what I'm going to say is going to be a little controversial, and it wouldn't be me if it wasn't, okay? I don't hate anybody. Let me put this out here first. But because it's controversial, I have to give this disclaimer. I don't care enough to hate people. Do you see how that works? Like, to me, in order to hate people, you have to really care. Real mamas! What's going on, sissy? Yes, so I don't care enough to hate people, okay? I don't let things control my life or dominate my life in any form. So, now, that being said, okay, there are several topics that I want to hit on. The first one is it's a gay topic. Okay. Now, let me give this disclaimer. I have 2 children. It used to be 3, but I do have 2 kids, 2 girls, my own daughters who are gay. They're lesbians. Okay. One is borderline. I think she trying to make up her mind really if she is or if she ain't, because she keep talking about she wants some kids and this, that, and the other. I don't know. Another one, I think she was borderline at first because she had girlfriend, boyfriend. Now she don't know which way she want to do. Whatever, they man and I love them. You feel that? Okay, so my other daughter that was gay was Jasmine, and y'all know she's no longer with us. So I had 3 kids that was actually gay. So my sister is married to a woman who I love both of them. I may not like them at this point because of other reasons. They get on my nerves, but I love them. But I do have a question about that. My question is, do y'all remember how things used to be defined? Okay. And if y'all scared to answer these questions, I get it because people make it where it's hard to even answer questions nowadays without people trying to label you and all this and stuff. No, I'm not homophobic at all. I'm not, but I am human and I have my own way of thinking in my own mind. And, just because I don't agree with you don't mean I hate you. So that's why I did all that in the front to tell you I don't hate nobody. I don't care enough to hate nobody. Okay. But my question is, do you all remember when things used to be defined? And what I mean by that is when you went to the store, you saw a shirt and the shirt was a male shirt or a female shirt. You saw pants. It was either for men or it was for women. Things was just defined. You knew, okay, this section of this right here is a man's. This section of this right here is a female's. Okay. So my question is, when they begin to do a lot of unisex stuff, Do you all think that there was a way of them programming everybody to get used to not knowing the genders? So you got to think deep with me because I'm a thinker, okay? I'm a theorist, I'm a thinker. That's what I do. When things bother me or when things get on real heavy, I start seeking answers. Sometimes I go a little deeper than what people can do, what people can understand, and I get that. If you don't understand, just say, "Look, Libra, hey, girl, you missing me on that. I don't know what you're talking about," and I respect that because, like I said, it's no right or wrong opinions. This is just how I'm looking at stuff. Okay, so all right, okay, 300 said, "Yeah, okay, okay." So I've just been thinking about that because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Let's go here. Let's think about this. Now, some years ago, my thing was I know people were marching for rights to have the right to do this, the right to do that, the right to do this, the right to do that. And I remember having this conversation with my sister, okay? Like I told y'all, one of my sisters is gay. She's married to a woman, okay? So I remember having this conversation with her before they got married, and I just didn't understand. And I said to her, she was telling me, well, we want the right to do X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, can't you do that now? I didn't understand. Okay. She said, well, we want the right to do, well, like we want the right to, what she said, we want the right to do, I don't want to lie on her. My point was, let me tell you what I said, okay? My computer want me to restart it. It's going to have to wait. Okay, my point was this. I said, how it looks to me, being a heterosexual female. And at the time, okay, so this was longer than that because at the time I wasn't married. Okay, so it's been over 24 years. It's been about 24 years ago since we had this conversation. Okay, so I said, how it looks to me is that you all want the right to have special privileges because who you choose to sleep with. That's how it looked to me. Because I said, I'm a heterosexual person and I can't get no perks with my boyfriend living in my household. I said, if I had a boyfriend living with me, I couldn't get no food stamps because they would have to count his income. I couldn't get no Section 8 because they want to know who's all in the house and they would have to count the income. We not married. We would just be dating each other. Okay. I said, so is that fair that you want special privileges because you choose to sleep or whatever with the same sex and I choose to sleep with a different sex, but you can get these privileges and I can't? Because at the time, this company had just, it's called Wolverine. This company had just changed their medical policies to where as long as you had what was it called at the time? Your domestic partner, I think that's what it was called. It was a domestic partner. You didn't have to be married. That was just you could say this person is my domestic partner. And they were covering you on that insurance. I couldn't go to them and say my boyfriend, is living with me and I want to cover him on my insurance. It was going to be a no. So I thought that was kind of upside down. It's just like, why is it you get to do this and I can't? So my thing is, y'all, and that's how I thought. That's how I thought. Why get special privileges to one set of people because of who they sleep with, and the other set of people don't get them? That's just how I thought. Because what is the difference between that set and me? What was the difference between what my sister was doing and me? And like I told her, the only difference is we both still females. We both still work. I got kids, you don't have kids. If anybody should qualify for something, it should be me. The only difference is you date a woman and I date a man. And because you date a woman, this gives you all type of privileges. So when people be saying, and we just had this conversation, me and somebody else a couple of days ago, and I was going to come on and talk about it then, but I didn't feel good. So today it's like, let me go ahead and get this off of me. So I was like, when did, because of who I'm in the bed with, give me more privileges, period, than other people? I know y'all don't like kids, and I know y'all like, oh, no, it's not. No, it's a question. I'm asking the question because basically that was the only difference between me and my sister. Okay, real mama's love. That was the only difference between me and my sister. The only difference. And her company started covering her girlfriend at the time, which is her wife now. But and I still say me and my husband. I couldn't go, he couldn't go to his job to the human resources office and say, okay, I want to add my girlfriend. See how that works? I want to add my girlfriend and her kids to my insurance. Are you all married? No. Then I'm sorry. But my sister, and I'm telling y'all what I know, not what I think. My sister went and said, my domestic partner and I want to add her to my insurance. And they was like, okay. So it just behooves me, that I know I always hear people say that the alphabets don't get nothing like everybody else. And I'm trying to tell you that ain't true. That's not true. Maybe it's some stuff, that we still have carte blanche to, but not everything. It's just stuff to make like what's his name? Arsenio Hall used to say, things to make you go, And I'm just thinking, I'm like, and me and my son was talking today, my oldest son. And I was like, these people, I know they can kick. I said, these Africans in American, I know that Africans in America, I know that they are kicking their butts right now, those that voted for old dude. Because everybody's making excuses for him. And let me tell you the dumbest stuff I heard. I was talking about this to somebody who voted for him. And they was like, you got to give him a chance. January was how many months ago? And his first agenda had nothing to do with the people who put him in office. I mean, are y'all watching this? I am in a totally different atmosphere, planet. I might be off, but his first 100 and some days, he still have yet to do anything for us. But he found the time to do something for Mexicans, Latinos. That was his first agenda. Okay. But they didn't vote him in. We did. He found his time to now come up with an Asian bill talking about stop Asian hate and Asian persecution and stuff when they only been foreigners could not also. That's now. Back then, no. And you couldn't do that. Put like this: where I was, you couldn't do that. So my thing is, if people fought for Black rights the way that that's my point, and that's what I'm saying. We cannot be selective on just like like let me go back to the Asian thing. Like I said, I hate nobody, but I'm Black first. I'm before anything. I'm Black first. Okay, and when I see some uckery, and when I see stuff that's pinned against us to make us look like we third class citizens when we built this mother, and when we how can I say this? If it wasn't for out the backs of our ancestors, mostly everything that people admire about America, the White House, the Capitol, and all that stuff, it wouldn't be here because we built it. So my thing is, I don't care what rights you give to people, but why does the Black people have to suffer with no rights? We have to jump through hoops just to have rights, just to be Black. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Just to be Black. We have to fight. Unless you got a third eye, unless you want to be. I can say, you know what? I identify with that tree, so I'm going to marry that tree. So I want rights to marry the tree because I identify with being a tree. People would accept that quicker than me saying, I'm a black female and I want rights to be protected as I walk down the street. My sons walk down the street. I want rights so that my husband don't get pulled over for some bogus charges. I want, you see what I'm saying? It's crazy. We are jumping through hoops when we should have been the first people to get any type of coverage, protection. The first. But then here's another thing. Okay, everybody keeps talking about reparations. And then people trying to say, well, you can get reparations if you do this. No, I shouldn't have to do that. Ain't nobody else, ain't no other group have to do it. The Asians, they got their money. And now they're going to get some more. Nobody had to do 6 or 7 meetings about meeting to give them money. It was an executive order. People get $24,000 to come over here. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you can't find money to give the descendants of slaves for 460 something years of persecution. And we still in 2021 being in some form of slavery, either getting shot down, locked up. Let me tell y'all something. Don't pee on me and tell me it's raining. I'm too intelligent for that. I ain't falling for it. I don't drink the Kool-Aid. I don't care what everybody else do. I don't drink the Kool-Aid. Because see, I see through the bull. There's an agenda on the table. There's been an agenda for years. And what's happening is people are getting the repercussions of what was already put in play. Oh, can we play? Can we play chess today? Because I'm through with checkers. There has been an agenda in place for years. And people didn't think it was going to get this far. And people was like, no. And each year, it's changing. It's changing. Pretty soon, it's not going to be okay to be black. They're not telling you now, but they're going. It's pretty soon to be black, especially in America. It's going to be something different. If we don't, oh Lord, okay. Let me calm down because I've been unsaid something. I'm passionate about this, y'all. I'm very passionate about it. This ain't new to me. I ain't new to it. I'm true to it. I have been actively fighting for Black rights even as a kid. I was with my grandmother, my granddaddy, my mama, my uncles. My grandfather is a civil rights leader. He's in encyclopedias. At 3 years old and 4 years old, I'm in the Capitol with them. I'm on the front line singing, "We shall overcome." I got signs talking about fairness. This ain't new to me. So when will it be okay to live Black? Because don't tell me it's okay now, because it's not. If it was okay now, we not only would be protected, but it would be allowed for us too. Not only will we still be fighting for them to just cut the check. Hello? I heard Dr. Claude Anderson say that back in the 60s or the 70s when they were marching, the only thing they were marching for is to is to have the right to live in an area or to be a part of something. Instead of marching and saying, we want our money, and it was just so we can be a part of something. When we were already functioning successfully as a unit. I don't know about y'all, but when I was younger, the West End was always African American. We had, the best restaurants. Celebrities would come down to the West End to get their food. Bill Clinton, he wanted to come to the soul food restaurants. He wanted them bougie places. They brought him all the way to the West. Do you hear me? Who else? What is her name? All the blues people, Sally Mae, not Sally Mae. What is her name? I'm gonna find her name. She's here in Kentucky. All the blues people would come to her restaurant. We had hotels that was owned by African Americans where rich people came to stay in the hotels in the West End. We had shoe stores, dress stores, clothing stores, hospital, everything that you needed to run a society. We had that, and it was booming. It was booming. But all of a sudden, it wasn't good enough. So we have to be a part of other people. And when we did that, that systematically killed the dollar for Black people. Because I'm going to throw 300 in this. As 300 like to say, because somewhere along the line, Black people start believing that white people's ice was colder. Forget my ice, forget your ice. That white man's ice across the street is colder than yours. It's ice. And I'm not just saying we need to just buy strictly from, our own can, but dang nabbit, we got to do something. We got to do something. Everybody else going to take care of their own. Everybody going to take care of their own. When it's all said and done, we the only ones won't take care of our own. We the only ones that can still be bought. They know they can get one of us to turn on us at any minute. I dare you to go to the Jewish community talking about, help me take down brother Ishmael, whatever. Them people gonna stone you dead. You can't go to no other community and have one of them turn against their people. But you can always come to us, and one of us, for the right price, will sell our mama. Oh, it's tight, but it's right. It's tight, but it's right. And before I take it back, I add more to it. I'm telling y'all. So it just made me think about some things. It just made me think like, really? If they make it hard to have an opinion, if I have an opinion that don't agree with yours, then I'm some type of phobia. Actually, a phobia means scared of. I ain't scared of nothing. But I do have my opinion. And they like buttholes. Everybody got one. So to talk to a person and not allow them to be who they are or have their own opinion without saying, well, you against me because you said this. That's so asinine. Miss me with that. Come on, grow up. Grow up. Because even in school, you have a debate team. In school, you have a debate team. You're supposed to be able to debate each other. I give your opinion, I give my opinion about a situation, and we both respect each other enough to say, you know what, that's your opinion, this is mine, we still cool. But nowadays, if you don't agree, then they try to ostracize you, saying, she is dead. No, I am who I am, and I'm smart enough to have my opinion. And whether you speak to me or not, guess what? It's still Wednesday. It's still Wednesday. It's going to be this way for some more hours, and then it'll go Thursday. See how that works? Let me see. We're the leading consumers in America with $2 trillion worth of buying power. Our dollar circulates in our community 8 hours, and the Asian dollar circulates in their community 21 days. See what I'm saying, 300? You get it. You get it. True, at 300, he did us like Obama. Got our votes. Yes, real mama. That's my point. And welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody's welcome. Welcome, everybody. He's got, yes, we the ones that put him in. Do y'all remember the vote was close? And the Georgia people, the leaders down there, Black men and Stacey Adams and somebody else start pulling people in to come and vote, offering them water, having them cookout, everything. They the ones that got him in there for him not to do nothing for us. Yeah, my sinuses is draining, so I'm going to mute myself so I can blow my nose. Give me one moment. Let me see. Come on, drain, lure. You know how when your nose starts draining, you feel like you're talking in a clouded nose or whatever, So I'm just saying. Okay, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, it's just crazy. All I'm saying is, it is what it is. If oh Lord, Put it like this. Yes, black women did. Thank you. And then what's her name? The one, Eva Longoria or whatever. She made that mistake and went on TV talking about the Latinos is the we showed up, we showed out and all this and stuff. And then she had to correct herself. Nah, baby, y'all might have showed up and showed out, but whatever y'all did, we 10 times that much. It was us. And I'm saying us because I'm black first. And regardless of how jacked up my people is at times, they still my people. You see what I'm saying? You don't always get along with all your family members that you share the blood with. Some of them you see, you go, oh. So that's how, why would we expect anything different when it comes to our skin color? People that we consider our family because of our skin folk, our kinfolks. You know, skin folk, kinfolk, you get me? Some of them I go, oh. But it don't mean I don't love them. It just means you're effing up. Your views on life is so screwed. You know, but like I said, you know, to each his own. All I'm saying is how I looked at it. It's a whole lot of things that has been integrated in. I'm sorry. It's a whole lot of things that has slid in up under our nose that now it's here. And we like, huh? Where did this come from? What happened? What? When? And another thing, what they're doing is the things that they want to develop, they take your sensibility when it comes to it. It's like they start making you more aware of things, like slowly but surely. So when it does pop open, you like, oh wow, it ain't no big deal. Shoot, that's been happening for 10 years. And you're like, when did it start? Because to be honest with you, you can't tell the difference nowadays in some things. Like even when my kids were younger, they used to have shorts, you know, for kids. And some of the shorts was little Daisy Dukes. A lot of people didn't feel like it was a big deal for these little girls to be in these two little shorts because they were kids. I did. What are you advertising as a kid? Who possibly made these shorts that they thought was cute to be on the kid showing their butt? No, not me. Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm just saying, IJS. Like I said, my views is not the views of anybody on my station. And it's how I looked at it. And it's my opinion. And again, opinions are like booty holes. Everybody got one. But I refuse to not be who I am at the expense of being who I am. Are you crazy? I'm like, in this sense, I'm like number 41 plus, what's that, 44 plus 1. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, this is up to you to chew it or not. At least you know I am up front. Anywho, I'm just saying, people get on my nerves holding how they feel about something because, you know, I can't. We not friends. Let me tell y'all, a friend. Can I be honest with y'all? A friend stick it closer than a brother. That's saying something, right? So if you my friend, and I've said this several times, and I can't be honest with you, I can't be naked and unashamed to talk with you, you're not my friend. You're a conditional person that as long as I agree with you, we cool. But the moment I have an opinion that's different from yours, you have an issue with me, and then I become your enemy. Do I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Heavens forbid. Heavens forbid, darling. And that's what's wrong. Even these kids nowadays, they don't want you to tell them when they screwing up. If you ain't telling them how great they are, they don't want to hear it. And kids grow up to be those same adults that can't hear the truth. It's like, lie to me and smile about it. AI. No, not doing it. Not doing it. And here's my thing. If y'all can take these grown men on the Y tube, telling women that they fat, they'll never have no husband, and they sluts for having kids with different men, and y'all sit right there and suck it up and eat it up and don't say nothing. Don't even come to me about nothing because I'm gonna hurt your feelings. Don't come over here. I'm nice and I'm quiet and I'm a loving person, but don't do it. Don't hurt yourself. Because if y'all can sit there and listen to them men demasculate, and y'all can sit there and hear them being misogynistic against women, and it's okay, and y'all, I understand. I understand. I mean, they do have some points. You better not say nothing to me, because I ain't nowhere near it. I ain't said nothing like that. I'm just bringing out some points that don't make sense. You know, it's just crazy. And I've been sitting back, and it's more women, and that's what's disheartening, y'all. It's more women that support that misogynistic conversation, derogatory, all spewing of the boy it that comes to, it's more women to support them than it is men. And that's what's disgusting. But as soon as a woman step up and say, sis, blah, 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 I say, what? Oh, y'all have a problem. Oh, it's an issue. But you have one man that I know for a fact that has been on the YT. He calls women everything from an itch to an or, and now y'all, I'm leaving off the things because I don't cuss. An itch to an or, to she a slut, she's ugly, she did. He says any freaking thing he think he can say, and y'all still support him. So don't come for me. Don't come for me. I'm serious. Because I said what I said in that order. Period, Pooh. Anyway, so I'm just saying, you have to, like I said, you have to give people space to be who they are. I might not agree with you, but I can't tell you to shut up just because you feel one type of way. I might tell you, okay, well, that's your way, how you look at it, but I don't feel that way. Don't tell me I'm wrong because I don't feel the way you feel. Now, if you got supporting facts, that's different. And I'm one of them that if I'm wrong, I will tell you, you know what, you're right. That was my mistake. You're right. What, it don't hurt nobody to admit when you're wrong. And a lot of y'all can't even humble yourself to say that. I'm just saying. I'm never a follower. Never. Now, if I sit up under you and I learn something, that's different. But a leader knows another leader. And in order to lead, you have to follow to some extent. But I'm talking about following like we all follow in the ditch. No, ma'am. That is never me. I always have my opinion. I'm always the one that marched to a different drum, and I embrace that. Been like that all my life. I don't see it changing. If anything, it's getting better. My mom knew if I did anything, nobody pressured me into doing nothing. She'll tell them I'm not there. Nobody talk her into doing it if she did it because she wanted to. And that's what kept my butt whooped on some stuff. Because if I want to do it, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm with you, 300 for real. I believe that some of those men probably despise their own. Yeah, you know what it is, April? They have mommy issues. That's all. They have mommy issues, and they've decided that it's better to attack their mother through every black woman that they see instead of saying, "Mama, you know, no disrespect, but when we was growing up, you know, I didn't understand why. This is how I felt." See, women will do that with our parents. We'll say, "Mama, you know what? Even if we got to laugh a little bit through it, like when I was little, man, I didn't understand why you did." You know what I'm saying? But not men. A man could have a question or questions about his upbringing and won't ask his mama about it at all. But he'll act it out with any woman that he dates. That's how you know he has mommy issues. Because some things in the dating scene you just shouldn't do, say, or act. So you can kind of tell with dad, you know, this person needs to say something to their mama and they ain't saying it, so they're trying to say it to me. Or this person had an issue with this and they have never addressed it, so now it's coming after me. See what I'm saying? Where women, we're more verbal. we'll ask those tough questions and be ready to hear whatever it is the answer is. You know, so I'm just, a lot of things they making us desensitized to. What I mean by that is, they sneak it in at such a low, such a little bit by a little bit, that it doesn't see that nothing's changing. Okay, case in point, how many of you all know that it's a, uh how can I say it, it's an ingredient in apple juice that'll kill you? How many of you all know that? Everybody has drunk apple juice or does drink apple juice. I have drunk apple juice. Some people have even, given it to their kids. How many of you all know that there is an ingredient in apple juice that kill you? Okay, babe. Okay, so let me help you out. If you got some apple juice and you look on the bottle, it should say cyanide. Cyanide, and y'all know I got that accent, and my heritage accent and my southern accent, it just keeps me from saying things correctly like that. Cyanide poisoning. If you look on apple juice, it'll tell you it has either cyanide or acid. Is it acid or dang? It'll have to come back to me. But it's an ingredient there that'll kill you. But they put it in there as a preservative. They put it in there as a way to keep it shelf life. Yeah, I know that, did you? So see, little bit by little bit by little bit, they feed you poisoning so your body can get used to it. This is across the spectrum. So your body can get used to it. So that way, when they do say, it's arsenic. Arsenic, there you go. It's arsenic in apple juice. And you be like, I will shoot, I've been drinking it for years. It don't even matter now. See how that works? That's how they do with everything. When they don't want you to know it, they little bit by little bit feed it to you. And it makes you desensitized to it. And you just keep taking it, you keep taking it, you keep taking it until one day you look up and the full-fledged thing is here. And people say, they such and such. You're like, shoot. Well, I already been a part of it now. Just like when 5G first hit, okay? Remember, you couldn't come on YouTube and say 5G at all. You had to say G5 or you had to say something. You couldn't say 5G because they was going, boop. Everybody who said 5G, they was cutting them. Now, since it's out here, it's in so much of abundance, you can say it now. Why? Because people's used to it. At first you heard people say, I don't want that 5G. You heard scientists and everything saying 5G was not good for you. It had too much radiation. It would affect your body. It would affect everything that had to do with you. The earth would be this and all this and stuff. You heard all of it. So people was against it. So every time you came on and somebody would mention it, they had to disguise what they were talking about. Now, they slipped it in little by little bit so much, everybody's desensitized to it. Now they can talk about it and it don't even bother them. Well, it's faster though, man. I'm glad it's heard. But what is it doing to your body? What is it doing to your mind? Just because something's faster don't mean it's better. Okay, so speaking of that, I told you we was going full circle. Okay. So speaking of that, there's two things that you can do to make sure that your radiation that you intake unknowingly to yourself is not building up in your system to where you end up with something. It's two things. And if I was you all, I would make it a part of my apothecary. Okay. One of them is oregano. Okay. I told y'all this the other day. It's called oil of oregano. Okay. Let me show you the one I have. Hold on one moment. And then after that, I'm going to show you another one. Hold on. Okay, let me go to my orders. I can't believe that it's real. about though you make me feel. It's only you and me, baby. Yeah, that makes the world go round. Let me see. Here I am, baby. Come and take me. Let me see. Wait a minute, I can't spell. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, let me see which one. I have my bottle right here. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Here I am, baby. Come and deck me. Okay, Rejuve. That's the kind I have. It's called Rejuve. Let me type this up. Hold on one moment. I want to show y'all because there's something I'm going to say about it. Take me to the... Here I am, baby. Rejuve what? Okay, so this bottle, I'm trying to see where I got this at. Anyway, I'm going to show y'all. Now, because most people know about this, it's kind of high. But one good thing about the oil of oregano, the wild crafted, you do not have to use that much. Like a couple of drops, it goes a long way. Trust and believe. It's also hot. Most of the time, you need a carrier oil like coconut oil or olive oil to use it. And give me one moment. I'm just going to pick one and pull it up. So, and I know somebody going to say something about the price. I just said you can find a cheaper version, and you don't have to use a lot of it. So I'm going to bring it up. And I'm going to show y'all two cans because they do have pills, okay? And let me show you. No, it's the wrong one. Hold on. That song is in my mind. I'm going to have to play that when I get out here. Here I am, baby. Come and take me. That makes the world go round. Okay, so. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Let's see. Okay. Y'all see this? Let me make sure y'all can see it on y'all end because sometimes StreamYard be tripping. Okay. There you go. Both same man would absolutely disagree with you about them not having any. I know they would, April. You right. Gee. Who cares? Tell them kick rocks. Anywho. Okay, so oil oregano oil. What you want to make sure though, also, you see that over 86% Covarco. I cannot pronounce stuff today. Curvaquol. You want to make sure that it's 75% or higher. And this one is 86%. So this is basically a good one. You go here. And you want to make sure that this is one that you can digest too. You don't just want to be able to put it on top of your skin, topical. You want to make sure you can digest it. Okay, so this one is saying extraction methods, steam distilled from wild oregano flowering tops. Okay. Recommend doses is 1 to 4 drops of oregano oil 3 times a day, maximum. 3 times a day, a maximum total of 12 drops daily, never in one dose. Okay. It has a strong taste, so dilute it in olive oil, juice, or tea. And you can also use it for external uses as well, because it just said that, come on. Recommend to dilute it too. Okay. Do not apply oregano oil to your genitals because it burns. Okay. This right here, top quality. I wish I had seen this at first. I like this one. It has no base, no fillers, no adjectives. It's not diluting. It's not synthetic. No chemicals, no pesticides, no herbicides. So you get your money back and everything. So this is a good one, y'all. Right now, I think the price is, it says $22.90. This is a good one. Okay. Now, the other day I told y'all about one thing that you can do with oregano oil. And I'm going to tell you again. So one of the things you can do with oregano oil is disinfect your house. With the traveling circus that's going on, and those that visit this channel often, y'all know what that is. With the traveling circus that hit in 2020 and is still going on today, oregano oil is a good one. What you want to do is put about 6 drops in a spray bottle with warm water or hot water to shake it up. And then you can go around your house and spray your knobs, spray your countertops, your bathroom, anything that people, coming in and out of your house, visit your house. You want to do that. Oregano oil will kill it. Okay. When it comes to taking it, okay, and they do have pills. Let me show you. Hold on. Okay, here's some pills. I'm not with no affiliate brand on here, so I'm just showing y'all as a method. This one has oregano oil with ginger and fennel oil. So that's what's in these pills, okay? But it's only 55% Kavara oil. Remember I said it needs to be a little higher? So let's see if we can find some pills a little bit more higher in what they need to be. Let's see. Pills. You pan pills. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, this may seem to be a good one. Let me see. Herbal roots. What makes our brand different is pure ingredients, no binders, no fillers, no adjectives. Okay, so that's so far that's good. Okay. Okay, so these are covered in a gel so it don't burn. Okay. Okay, so this might be a good brand. I was trying to see what the strength is. Let me see. Okay. Soft gel. I might get these next time. Shoot. Okay. So yeah, if you just want to take them for your stomach's sake or for better health, I would get the pill version, the gel version right here. If you want it to be bilingual, what I mean by that is multiple use. You may want to do the drops instead, because you can do the drops in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night, mixed with tea or water or juice. But you can also drop some in a cleaning container with water, shake it up and spray and clean your house or whatever. So there is many ways that you can do that. And let me see. Formulated highest. Okay, so the other thing that you want to do is you want to do zinc. And let me show you. Now I'm going to show you the zinc pill I have. I have these right here, but I also have, I have these right here, but I also have, I'm saving these for a spare, but I have these pills right here. Wait a minute. Hold on. Here we go. Is this the one? Nope. Hold on. I might have to go back up here to my order because I want y'all to see it. Because I'm going to read to y'all what all it has in it. Here I am, baby. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. Y'all see these pills right here? Let me make sure y'all can see them. Let me come back over to the yard of the stream. Okay. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna answer y'all questions in a minute. I'm sorry, I've been over here playing on Amazon to show y'all the right one. Hold on, but this one right here, Real Mamas, y'all, this is the one I have right here. This is Immune Support Elderberry Plus, and it has vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B, zinc, L-glutamine, elderberry fruit extract. What's it? I cannot echinacea. There you go, powder, garlic, turmeric. Y'all see how much percent of turmeric is in there? Y'all. And what's it? Latibacillus acidophilus. All of that is in this one pill. Okay. Top benefits. It supports immune function, improves digestion health, increases energy levels, overall gut health support. Then it goes to boost joints and muscle health, helps fight inflammation, and that's what I have a lot of is inflammation, but it's going down. Thank you, Jesus. Promotes seasonal wellness and everyday immune defense. When I tell y'all, I was blessed that I popped up on here and found this. It's 10-in-1. It's 10-in-1 immune support supplement. 10 potent ingredients with all of this I just read, and it comes in 120 veggie caps. Now you can take up to 3 a day. I only take 2, one in the morning and one around 7 p.m. at night, so that it's in my system as I wake up in the morning. Okay. So yeah, that's the one I do. That's the one that has zinc in it, because zinc actually goes with every ingredient up here, but zinc and vitamin C goes together. And elderberry, I already gave y'all the information about elderberry. Y'all know that's like, and especially when you have, what's that nerve condition? Sciatica nerve. Elderberry helps sciatica nerve. Okay. And I know a lot of people take all these pain medicines and stuff. You don't have to do that, because elderberry helps heal sciatica nerves. Did y'all hear that? It helps to heal sciatica nerves. It also does a lot of other things. So elderberry is a powerhouse by itself. Okay. It also helps to build your immune. It helps your lungs. It helps fight H1N1, the regular flu, all this other stuff. So if you're going to get something, you need to get something that helps you, not just go with the flow. So I'm just saying, you do what you want to do because you're grown. But you can't say you don't know, because I just told you. Okay, so yeah. And I've given y'all that information about elderberry once before. So let me go back over here and see what y'all said. Okay, olive oil was strength. Olive oil. I'm sorry, olive oregano. I think maybe. Okay. Yes, honey. When I tell you, it's all that, Real Mamas, for real. It's all that. Let me see. Oil of oregano. If I was going to do it in the drops, like mass start at 77% plus Carvarol. So you don't want anything below 75%, because really you're not. Okay, because really you're not doing anything. If you get anything lower than 75%, it's like you're not even taking anything. So you want it 76% or higher, no less than 75, but higher than 75. Like the one I showed you, I didn't even see that when I ordered mine. I would have got mine. That's 85%, So I think I'm gonna go back and order that because oil of oregano is something that you really, really you want to have in your home. You really need to have that in your home. And I'm gonna show you guys. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna show you something else. Let me see. Y'all know oil of oregano helps with UTIs too. If you have a urinary tract infection, it helps with that because it can get down where it needs to be. Let me see. Okay, let's see. It's a natural antibiotic. It helps lower cholesterol. It's an antioxidant. It can help treat yeast infections. Another thing that can help treat yeast infections and candida is coconut oil. For women, what one thing you can do is get a pad and put some coconut oil on the pad and wear the pad around for maybe an hour or two. Wash that area and do it again, and do it 2 or 3 times a day. And that gets in the vagina area, the labia, and everything, and it begins to cure candida, a yeast infection. Okay, scroll down. Okay, may improve gut health. Yes. It's anti-inflammatory. It helps relieve pain. It can help to fight the C word, and it helps you lose weight. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's all hot air. What's going on, girl? Yes. How much do I take? 3,000. Of which one, babes? Of which one? How much of you talking about the pill with all 10 of them in there? If you're talking about that one, I would take one to see how your body reacts. Take one first. If you have any medications, take this 2 hours before you start your medication so that way you can feel it and see how it does you. And I would do that. I would take one for 3 days, like take one Monday, take one Tuesday, take one Wednesday. And then after that, if my body feels okay, then I would add two. There are different ones, oregano oil. Yeah. Okay, so let me go back to the oregano oil itself. Like I said, what I do for the one I have, the oil that's in the dropper, you can take up to 6 drops a day. Okay, so I start out taking 3 drops in my tea or my little water that I have and make it go down. Some people put it right under the tongue. I'm not stupid because this is hot. But when you mix it with something, you can't taste the hotness, but you can feel it like working in your body. It goes all through your bloodstream. You even feel it down in your legs, girl. It's all that. Here, it searches out infections, inflammation. It searches it out in your body and it adjusts it to where it needs to be. So you can do that twice a day. And on the bottle, it has how many times you can take the dropper. So like I said, this one says up to 6 drops a day. So I take 3, and then I started out just taking 2 drops, and I waited the next day. I took 2 more drops to see how my body react. So this one now I take 3, and then later on the afternoon I take 3 more. So as far as the pills is concerned, I would start off taking. It really doesn't matter what strength you get. It depends on what else is going on in your body. If you get a really good grade of oregano oil in the gel cap, then again, you want to always start with 1. Okay, start with 1. And if it's a 3,000 one, I would just take 1. That's it. I wouldn't add another one. I would just take 1. But if it's 1,500, then of course that gives you time to, play. You can take 2. Okay, boo, thank you. It gives you time to play. You can take 2. So, yeah, that's what I would do. but start off with one. And I know some people had asked me once before if they have oregano in their drawer, can they just do the oregano? It's not the same. Show you the oregano I got, the olive oregano. That's what I was looking for. Let me see. Wait a minute. I don't think I got it from Amazon because it didn't come up in my thing. So let me see. One moment. Here we go. Rejuve Naturals. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't get it from where is it at? Okay, so let me share. One moment. Okay. Okay, make sure y'all can see it. Yeah, okay. All right, let me go back over here. One to the moment. Okay, y'all see all of these? This is all the products that they have, okay? As you see, there's vitamin E, uh, castor oil. Let me see. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I know they got more oils than this because this is where my oil came from. These are the featured products. Where's the other products? Can I not spell? Let me see. Hold on. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Oh, that's right. Come on up. I swear it's like it's just done disappeared. I don't see it. But the brands that I usually support, though, Real Mamas, I usually support this brand. Most of my oils is this brand right here. Right here. That's most of my brands. And any one of my tinctures that I take, that's the brand I kind of support. Because you usually can find them cheap as far as the price, but they're really good. The products is really good. So as you see, they current in GMC. If you're close to GMC instead of ordering it, iHerb got some good products too. I've ordered from them several times. Let me see. And let me see. Mm-hmm. Yep, iHerb got some good ones. Now, if you can get a deal where you order at least two of them, I would. Hold on. Let's see. Yep. So that must have been the only bottle, because I promise you. But yeah, what you need, as I stated, let me see. Okay. Yeah, Mouth's back. uh, you missed it. Okay, so let me tell you the name of mine. Maybe you can find. I don't know what, girl. Now this making me think, because I'm like, where the heck did I get this bottle? Um, After using, it says, yeah, Rejuve Naturals, one word. Let me look it up as one word, because maybe I'm trying to separate something that should be together. One moment. Meow, you're not going out. Now, dag nabbit. Let's see. Here I am, baby. Come and take me. There we go. I think I got it. I think she's got it. I think she's got it. Let me see. No, she don't got it. No, she don't get it. But let's just look at one. Is this it? Let's look and see. Oh, okay. Here's a good one. Real Mamas for little of nothing. Let me share this. I'm kind of mad. I'm looking at all these deals that I missed out on. The nerve. That's what that y'all keep hearing me clear my throat and stuff. And this is what I've been taking to get my sinus infection under control today is the oil of oregano. So it's breaking all it up and it's causing it to come up. So excuse me for clearing my throat and stuff. But yeah. Okay. And then look what remember I told you that this one says I don't know if y'all could see that, but it's 80%. So that's still good. It's above 75. But this has this oil of oregano with organic extract virgin olive oil. So this one is already pre-mixed for you. So this one you can probably kind of play around with a little bit when you take it, because it already has the oil in for you. But I wouldn't take a lot because it is powerful. Oil of oregano is very powerful. You can put it directly on, like if you got what they call it, infected toe or whatever, you can drop some dead on your toe. It clears it up like that. If you have poor circulation, you can take it and it goes through your bloodstream to help pump, the fluid through and everything. You can use it topical, like I said, or you can use, because let me tell you something. Okay, as I told y'all once before, that your skin is your third kidney. Okay, but what does the kidney do? The kidney filters. It filters blood. It filters blood and fluid. Okay, so anything, and this is just a lesson. Anything that you use as a lotion or whatever on top of your skin, that actually goes into your bloodstream. Did you know that? That a lot of times, a lot of y'all, a lot of people rather, get sick not because they picked up something from someone, but because they're using a product that their body is not agreeing with, and they're putting it on as a lotion and they're rubbing it in their skin. Actually, you should never use anything that you cannot put through your mouth. Okay, that's just the truth. And I know us as women, we have a plethora of things that we can do as women, and we feel good and all this and stuff. Just like a lot of people that wear makeup, you forget to wash your makeup off at night, and that enters into your pores. It wrinkles you really, really quick. A lot of times, I'm gonna tell you this. A drag queen told me that if you're going to use foundation, you actually supposed to put a base on your face before you use foundation. The base meaning like maybe Vaseline, real lightly, something to protect your skin, so that it actually won't get in your skin. Okay, because a lot of times, even when you wash your face, and even if you use alcohol, it's not only pulling the makeup off, but it's actually pulling stuff out of your pores that you need. So when it comes to lotion or anything you put on your skin, it actually soaks into your body and it becomes a port. So case in point, what I did the other night, I got some oregano oil and I put it on the bottom of my foot. Why did I put it on the bottom of my foot? Because it gets into your bloodstream quicker. Anytime you put something under your feet, like the port that you walk on, that's thin enough to where it penetrates quickly and goes through your body. So, you can do that as well. You can put it down there and it goes through. Um, what else? If you have a toothache, uh, I wouldn't put it in my ear unless you dilute it, because I'm telling you, it can burn your ear. So, and you don't want to dilute it too much where you don't feel anything. But yeah, it's kind of got to be careful with that if you're gonna put it in your ear, because your ear is sensitive. But anything you put on your skin, remember that's your third kidney. So anything you put on your skin it's gonna go through your system and be filtered out. I almost filtered out, or it can do some harm. So but yeah. Yeah, it is. Their brand is cheaper. April, had I known that, I would have bought two of those. And everything. So, uh, what else was I going to say about an oil? Uh, but yeah, oregano. So don't panic if they start running out of disinfectant and all. People was running. I can't find the spray. They don't buy the disinfectant spray. I need spray. Actually, get you some oregano oil. Enough said. Okay. So anyway, when you ingest or digest oregano oil, that helps build yourself up and release. It makes your body release any uh waves. Y'all know what I'm saying? That you may pick up through the G's. Okay. So that should actually be a part of, like I said, your apothecary. So I hope you're building it up. I hope you when you if you can't buy two right now, I hope if you buy one, the next time when you have a little free money, buy another one and just start storing it. Because these oils can last about a year or two. So just start storing it up. You may not need it now, but there will come a time, and it's coming fast, that you will need it. And that's the truth. So you want to make sure that it's better to need it, and it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Okay. Uh, some of these medicines, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. I ain't gonna go no further because y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm just saying. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all about the G situation, and everything. And it's yeah, it's worth it. It is worth it. So I hope y'all are able to get that and make it work for you. How's everybody doing with their iron? I think somebody said they got them blood builder pills that I was telling you guys about to build up your iron, and everything. So I hope that's working okay for you, and everything. Along with iron pills, don't forget your B12. Don't forget B12. B12 is very important. Also, B12 helps you to lose weight. Jermaine G, smooches. Glad to see you, love. Yeah, so uh B12, yeah, it's great. It helps too. Now, some people can't take B12. I don't know. I don't know. I've never met nobody who can't, but I was told that some people can't take it, so I don't know. And I think the people who really can't take a B12 is probably their health is probably like, ooh, because everybody's body starts out with B12 in it. So it might have been something that's also, let me tell y'all this. And I know y'all probably know this, but since I'm on this, let me tell you. If you have peroxide, okay, you can squirt some peroxide. Like if it's like you want it to be 1/3 in a cup or glass to 2/3 of water. Okay. And what you want to do is put it in your mouth. Don't swallow it, but put it in your mouth and just hold it there if you can, like swish it or hold it there for about 2 minutes if possible. And I know it sounds like a long time, but if you sing the birthday song to yourself, it's the countdown, okay? And any dental issues that you have, that peroxide will start to heal it. It'll start to strengthen your gums. It'll start to heal it, and everything. Because really, it's not the tooth; it's the gums. When your gums are not healthy, your teeth break or come out. Like, okay, case in point, I didn't know fibromyalgia, because that's what I have. That's what I've been diagnosed with, brother. Fibromyalgia messes with your teeth. I didn't know that, because I started wondering why my teeth was like breaking or whatever the case. I was like, what is going on? And come to find out, it was a combination of me being a very bad anemic and me having fibromyalgia. And so that messes with your teeth. So you always should strengthen your gums. Okay, always. And once you spit it out, just rinse your mouth out, because you will feel the tingling around your gums, or on your gums and around your teeth. You'll feel that, but it's not a hurt feel. It's just, you'll be like, "Ooh!" It'll just start tingling, and everything. A good mouthwash to always use, and I know y'all won't believe this, but a good mouthwash to always use is Listerine. The yellow kind of Listerine, the one that your grandmama and your granddaddy and all them people had when you was growing up. It was either Listerine or Scope, remember? Listerine, that's a bad mother, shut your mouth. And people sleep on Listerine, but Listerine is great. You know, Another way to heal your gums is if you put some Arm & Hammer baking soda or red mill baking soda on your toothbrush after you've rinsed it off, and put some peroxide on your toothbrush, put some Arm & Hammer on your toothbrush, and brush your teeth. Brush your gums, brush your teeth. That'll start permeating the nerves. It'll start going up in your gum line and everything, and it'll make you healthier and stronger, and it'll pull out if you have any infection or anything trying to start, it'll pull that out. And just rinse your mouth out real good. And I would do that. You're going to brush your teeth every day. But I would do that. Thank you, real mamas. I would do that at least twice a week, where I do the baking soda, and peroxide. Yep. Yeah, Listerine ain't no joke, for real. And I know we got all this fancy can now and all that, and that's great, grand, and groovy. But sometimes y'all keep telling y'all just because it's newer don't mean it's better. Our grandparents and stuff was on stuff. They were on it when we was younger. Have y'all realized that back then, when our grandparents had what is called the sugars, that they had the sugar and still ate and did all this other stuff, to where now when people get diabetes, since they changed the name from the sugar to diabetes, the way that your body reacts now is totally different from what your grandmother them had. Seemed like back then, everybody you talked to had the sugar, but they was functioning. They were happier. It was just different than it is now. Now, when you hear that, it's just everything's on the decline. It's like, what? And I think it has a lot to do with the soil. I really think it has a lot to do with the soil. And I think it has a lot to do with the food, because if you eat beef, the same antibiotic that you take, the cows take. So when your body is infected, and you go to the doctor for an infection pill or something like that, you may be taking the same thing that a cow has taken. You may be taking the same thing that they dosed up they dosed up the beef with. You never know. So a lot of us are becoming resistant. Like, a lot of infections that we have are becoming resistant to the antibiotics that they're giving us, because the meat also has the same antibiotic. You can only take it so many times before it becomes not effective. Oh, it's only so many times you can do that. So, try to do things like, if you feel like you haven't, like I said, the oil of oregano is something total. It's like in the class by itself, and so is turmeric. Turmeric is in the class by itself. Garlic, which is, Dr. Sebi was against garlic because it's a hybrid food, meaning that it was created in the lab. It wasn't created in the ground, but they grew it in the ground after they were created in the lab. Okay, to that, if you only use it in a maximum way to heal infection, that's good for her. But In all other specs, if you use a lot of it like every day, it's not good, if it makes sense. So yeah, but turmeric, that's a powerhouse. That's why everything I try to give y'all is something that you can kind of go to the grocery store and get. Like turmeric, that's a seasoning. You can go to the grocery store if you got food stamps or whatever, you can stock up on that. You know, herbs, you know, it's not something that you really have to, kill the bank over. It's not that much. But if these herbs is gonna save me from going to the hospital or doctor, or being on a lot of medication, or if it's gonna help me get off of medication, wouldn't you want to spend your money on that? So that when that helps heal you, you don't have to pay no more money out. I think a lot of people stay in their condition because it's a conversational piece. People say, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" "Oh, I got this wrong with me." "Oh, I got this wrong." Because they keep, a lot of people's woe is me people. It's woe is me people. And that's why my head got off to Mama Tita, because she tells you what's going on with her and she don't want to be. She's like, I don't want this. I don't want to take this medicine. I know I have to right now, but I ain't gonna always have to take it because I'm gonna be better. I love people like that. I do, because they're not trying to woe is me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people know that they have stuff. And if people tell you that you can take this and your situation to be better, what's the problem with being better? I don't get it. But it's a mindset thing. You just, it's a mindset. So, like me, I don't want nothing pulling my strings. I don't want to be on no medication. It's good if everybody else want to be. I don't want to be on no medication. I don't want to have a set time for me to take this so I can feel better, take this so I can feel better. And then let me tell you something. All of those pain pills that you take, even the ones that's prescribed to you, don't y'all know it affects the liver, and then it affects the kidneys, and then before long you'll start hearing that you got this, and this because of overuse. And especially when you don't detox, you keep taking this stuff and taking this stuff and taking this stuff, and then you don't eat healthy. You don't do none of that, and before long, it's like your body's like, I'm done. Stephanie, what's going on, sis? Thanks for coming over, love muffin. Smooches to you. My question is how to heal humanity from this brain disorder called hate. The Lord. That's the prescription. The Lord. Until people view each other. See, treat those the way that you want to be treated. If we really understood what that meant, but some of us don't love ourselves, so we can't love other people. My body scrub is made from sea salt. You go, girl. Yep. And them are everything that you can put in your mouth. See how that works? That's what I'm saying. I make them too. I make body scrubs and hand sanitizers. I keep telling you, I went to medical school. I didn't finish. So I'm not just sitting over here whistling Dixie. I kind of know a little something. Let me see. Okay, go girl. Shoot. But yeah, so that's my thing, Jermaine G. Until we all realize, for real, do unto others that you will have them do unto you. If I don't want you to smack me, I shouldn't smack you. If I don't want you to steal from me, I shouldn't steal from you. If I don't want you to lie to me, I shouldn't lie to you. See how that works? Y'all already know how I feel about a liar. I'm like Jesus. A liar should not tarry in my sight. Yep, real mamas, you right. Yep, I sell them too. Yep. But let me tell you about my people. I love my people. I told y'all I'm black first, right? Yes, I know I got other stuff than my parents are, but we all be first. My mother, my daddy, both. They are not strictly black, but they'll tell you they black first. Anywho, let me tell you. You can tell your peoples, hey, I sell homemade body scrubs. I sell homemade hand sanitizers that's stronger than anything you can buy from the store. It's better for you, and I can even put a scent to it and put a color to it and then not mess with the integrity of the hand sanitizer. You can say that until you blue in the face. But how black people are set up, and I hate to say this, but it's the truth. How black people are set up, they don't want it from you. Like 300 said, the white man's ice is colder. I sell ice, but theirs is colder. So therefore, they don't want your ice. They want Mr. Johnny's over our ice because his ice is colder. And that's how we do each other. That's exactly how we do each other. Instead of, like y'all just heard, the two of the things that I do. I do many things, but these two I do. Okay. At the height of the pandemic, I was telling everybody that most of this, I ain't gonna say all, most of this hand sanitizer that I was reading on in these different stores are not equal to what they need to be effective. Okay. And I was telling everybody, let me know. And I let me know what you want, how much you want. Mine was only, and I'm telling you because, and this is the reason why mine was so much. Okay. Mine was $3. Y'all heard that? It was really expensive. It was $3. Okay. And that's for the hand sanitizer. I'm going to tell you why. One, I don't have no big corporation funding my stuff. When I go buy my stuff to make hand sanitizer, I buy it out of my pocket. Two, I know what grade that they selling y'all, and I know what grade mine is. And mine is way higher, almost 22%, if not 25%, higher than what they sell you in the store. Okay? Meaning you might have to pay more for mine, but you use it less. Okay? You paying less for theirs, but you got to use more. Now, which one would you rather do? And I can put a tint to it, and I can put a scent to it. Okay? Nobody except for TC. I'm going to be honest with you. TC, HBC Queen, she said, my queen and I want to order from you. Let me know your prices so we can order because we all about helping our black woman and we all about the scrubs and stuff. I'm into that. And I said, I will get back to you because I was waiting on more product to come in. Okay. But TC, the only one. This is out of people that deal with me on YouTube. And I mean, I'm not mad because people support what they see and I get it. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same token, we as a whole, as far as black people, we don't really support each other. Now, I don't even wear fake eyelashes. Can I tell y'all that? I don't. But you know, I've ordered from Babe Nation Eyelash Company and her company. Matter of fact, if I tell the truth, I believe I've ordered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've ordered 10 pair of lashes because I wanted to support Allie. And shout out to Allie. Thank you for sending me that Cash App, boo. I appreciate that. I didn't even know it surprised me. Cash App came in on Mother's Day. I'm like, what? Who is it? I said, oh my goodness. So thank you, babes. I don't know if you're gonna hear this or not, but I appreciate you. So anyway, I wanted to support Allie. I wanted to support Sarkonos. It's some more that I hate when I start calling names because then I can't remember. So, but yeah, I ordered like 10 different eyelashes. Okay. I don't order, let me see. I ordered that one wig. I'm gonna show you that picture of me. Y'all didn't even know this was a Babe Nation wig, but it was. I hope I have it on her. But what I'm saying is she's a black female. She's got her own company. I don't mind supporting something like that. Because if I'm going to buy from Shang Yang Mon, I need to buy from a sister that I see. You know, it's just crazy. And it's like if some people say, well, I don't want to buy from her because that's going to make her rich. What kind of foolishness is that? You ain't worried about what Walmart's doing with your money. You ain't worried about them becoming richer. You ain't worried about Dollar General. You ain't worried about your corner store store that you got. You ain't worried about none of that, but you worried about me. That's crazy. You know, and that's why I say shout out to Mama Tita all the time. And I know y'all get tired of her name, but that's my boo. That's my boo. Trust me. Real knows real. And I love me some Mama Tita. She stand on her own. She don't give a dang if you like her or not. That sounds familiar, don't it? Yeah. Anywho, and she bought my I see she won't act right. Let me say this. I wanted to give her my books. And then she turned around and sent me the money. I said, girl, this was a gift to you. So but anyway, I mean, it's just awesome to have the support. And then Miss TR, I forget her name. She ain't been in here in a while, but she supports Mama Tita too. She ordered my books and she gave me a good review on Amazon and everything as well. And I appreciate that, because they don't have to be nice to me like that. They don't have to support me, but they really enjoyed hearing about my story, So, Anthony bought several books and gave them to people. Mr. King, that's why I call him King. Anthony McNeil, I call him King. Shout out to him too. 300. 300 bought several books and said, don't send me no book. Just bless somebody with them. And that's why these people, I really, really, it just does something to me because let me tell y'all something. Can I be honest with y'all? I always had an issue with females, even as I was a kid. Not that I would have a problem, but as soon as I turned my back, they would say, she thinks she cute. How I think I'm cute because I spoke. And that's just all it's been, even with grown adults. I've always been the one, like I said, I do my own thing. I've always been the one that, whatever I want, I went and got. I didn't ask nobody for it. Like I said, it wasn't my fault that at the age of 4, 5, and 9, and 13, I had a fur and mink coats going to school. That was my family doing me like that. But I ain't going to apologize because, shoot, I was fly. So and then especially when I got married, because some of my friends are not married. Well, they're not my friends, they're my buddies. Everything. She thinks she all that now because she's married. What kind of stupid idiot is that? So I had an issue with females. I'm being honest with you. I'm like, I don't do the cattiness. So all my life, my friends have been men. I can count the female friends I got on one hand. 2 of them is dead. Then I got Tanya. Then I got Monica, and I got Boo. That's it. Allie, smooches, love. Thank you. Yes, honey. I had a problem with it because, like I said, and then I was always fighting. It's crazy because if I had my wish, I don't like to fight, but I'm good at it. So don't never pick a fight with somebody ain't got nothing to lose. Don't do it. And so that's how, I was always fighting. And it wouldn't even be me. That's what's so funny. It would be like, she thinks she cute. I can't stand her. We're gonna jump her. We're gonna beat her up. That's what they thought. And so, even like I said, even as adults, it's just, I just can't stand catty women. All of my friends are men. Except for the 3 I told you about. Now I've been trying because I've run into some nice women that I think is on the up and up, like real mamas with problems, and it's all her. And I'm, learning to embrace the love. You know what I'm saying? So y'all pray for me. I'm keeping it 100. It's hard for me. It really is. Because all of my strife and stuff that I was into came from liars and females. The dudes I got along with quick, they'll tell me, if I get the chance to smash you, Coco, it's on. Because, man, but until then, you my partner. So we had an understanding up front. Okay, so I like that. And then they didn't gossip and all this. They just wanted to have fun and hang. So that was me. I like to have fun and hang, So I'm learning. I'm learning. Y'all pray for me. So yeah. And you're never too old to learn. That's my point. I'm 50 now, and it's just new to me, but I'm open to it and everything because what you see is what you get. It just is with me. What you see is what you get. I make no apologies. I hate backstabbers. I hate flip-floppers. 1 minute you like me, next minute you don't. Man, move on with that. You unstable in all your ways. Kick rocks back. I don't have no use for you. I can't stand. It's just too much. That's what I'm saying, Stephanie. Yes, honey. So, but, and even me, like I had to change because I'm when I do my business, I'm quiet. Nobody knows until I tell it. That's just me. Point blank, period. Like, I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. But yeah, nobody knows unless I tell it. Other than that, you'll never know. I'm one of them. I'm one of them that I can keep a secret. I can trust me. And most of the time, I forget what you even tell me. It's like, huh? And I heard for that moment because I got too much going on. So I heard at that moment, I go, oh, dang. And I comment, I go, I'll sit, I'm praying for you. And when I say that, I really mean what I'm saying, you know. And then I'm done with it. It's like when you bring it up again, I'm like, when did you say it to me? I'm like, oh, you did? Because if you tell me not to say nothing, which I don't talk to people anyway. So if you tell me not to say anything, I don't say anything. And from YouTube, the only two people I've really talked to is Anthony McNeil and 300. That's it. That's it. And I think I talk to 300 almost every day. If not every day, it's almost every day. And I think I talk to Anthony maybe twice a week. That's it. I don't tell everybody secrets. Whatever, 300. Hey, everybody, I'm driving, can't speak. Oh, okay, Allie, be careful, love. But yeah, so, there's nothing wrong for supporting each other. If we don't support each other, y'all, who gonna support us? Because ain't nobody else thinking about us. I know you think you great, groovy, and grand, and your stuff don't stink. And when you fart, it smell like roses. And when you walk, they play your theme song. But no, you know, R. Kelly ain't somewhere sitting singing when you come in the room, talking about how beautiful you are. I mean, that sounds good. But so we need to support each other. Now I know some people still won't, and that's good. I mean, you do you. I ain't trying to convince nobody. I'm just saying, you know, it's better if we support each other. It just is. It's gonna turn out better for you. I'm just not a stingy person. I sow into a lot of people. Y'all be surprised. I sow into a lot of people because that's my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's just who I am. It's my heart. If I see a need, I go, dang. Or if I might just wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm gonna send this person some money so they can have lunch. That's just me. Now, do I always get that back? No. Because some of the same people I bless out of an open heart, when they get it, they don't even pay attention to me. They don't ask me if I want a pop. They don't send and say, here's $1.50 for you a coffee. They don't none of that. None of that. But I do it out of my heart. And you know what? One day when I'm gone, when it's the absence of me and I done moved on somewhere else, they're going to think about that and be like, dang, because nobody else is going to do it like it. Be careful how you treat people. You never know who you're going to need. You never know who you're going to need. So I'm always careful how I leave you. You know what I'm saying? How I leave a person. If you're down, I want to leave you either making you think or feeling better. You know, if you already happy, I want to make you happier. That's just who I am. I'm a happy person. I like to laugh, live, and have fun. You see what I'm saying? So, a lot of people are succubus. They suck the life out of you. And I just can't. It's not that I think I'm better than them. I am better than the bull, but I just can't. And I'll cut my stuff short in a minute. I'll be like, no more of that. It's enough. And people say, well, why don't you call me no more? You really want to know the truth? Yeah, because, and I tell them the truth. And they be like, whoa, you ass? I treat people the way. That's what I'm talking about, Stephanie. Yeah, girl. You'd be surprised how many people don't, though. No, 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 no. Jermaine, I mean after. Like when I've moved on past, when I'm gone, they'll realize what they had in their midst. That's what I'm saying. So, like I said, I have ex-boyfriends now. They'd be like, man, I didn't know what I had. Not my fault. Wrong person, wrong day. Not my fault. Well, if you never going back. Nope. Nope. Sorry. Told y'all the dude I was in one of them. One of the men I was engaged to, there was a CEO. He was my boss. Remember I told y'all that? This man, okay, me and my husband has been married 23 years. We've been together 25 years. 26 years. out of 26 years, okay? Because I left him and went straight to my husband. So after 26 years, this man has been married 5 times. Y'all think I'm playing? 5 times. And his thing is he's looking for me. You're not going to find it. Stop getting married. If that's what you're looking for, stop getting married because you won't find it. So I might not be your favorite, but I am somebody's. Get into it. Right, Stephanie. Never, girl. Until it's gone. And then it'll be like, that's why I just roll deep with two. Andrea. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, real mama. I do. I feel you. Because, it is. And then this is another thing that pisses people off about me. Can I be honest with you? This is what people pisses other women off about me. She knows something about everything. I ain't dumb. What's the problem? If I was to show you my report card, okay, if we're having a conversation about politics, now we're having a conversation, right, about politics, and I'm talking about politics with you. Why are you mad? Because what I'm saying is the truth. Why get angry about that? Why is it that I gotta know everything? I just know what I know. I don't apologize for being smart. How does that sound? Do you realize I got a master's and a doctor's at the same time? I double majored. Are you crazy? Nobody. That's not normal. Thank you, babe. I receive that, Jermaine G. Smooches. I receive that. You good love. So yeah, I don't, and I'm gonna tell you some of y'all, don't dumb yourself down so people can be okay with you. Screw them. Next. Shoot. What makes you I ain't gotta stop being who I am because you feel some type of way. I'm not your teacher. I'm not gonna correct everything you do. It's not my job. Especially if I understand what you're saying. But if we just having a regular conversation, and I happen to know about medical, and I'm telling you about medical, and you getting pissed because I'm telling you about medical, huh, girl? You better go on with your low self-esteem having, but it ain't nothing about my self-esteem low. All plus size of me, all 241 pounds. And yes, I said it. I'm proud to be 241 pounds. Yes, I said, and I might even be, I might be a little lower than that. It might be actually 237 now. I'm going to be on 237, 235. I'm serious. I haven't weighed myself in a week. So it might, and I haven't been eating nothing because I've been sick. So it might be a little more, it might be a little less than 41 pounds. However, and people get mad at that. I wouldn't celebrate being 240 nothing. Well, that's you. How ain't nobody asked you? That's you. You can't put out my parade, blow out my cake and candle. Why? I love me. Every curve, every booty, every stomach, every boob, my ass, cheekbones, everything that makes up Coco. I love me. And plus, you wasn't there when I was 309. Get into it. And didn't have any surgery to get down to where I'm at now. So you think I ain't gonna throw myself a parade, honey? You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till I get to 220. Wait till I get to 220. Yes, ma'am, I am. Now, when my fibroids start shrinking some more, are y'all really gonna see something? Right now, my stomach's still puffed up because I got 9.5 fibroids. Okay, the size between a golf ball and a tennis ball. Get into that. CKC, hi love. Smooches to you. Glad to see you. You all right? You and Jermaine, you Jermaine and 300, the only men that really get in her all the time. Every now and then, King will pop his head in. Uh-oh, you probably already had of me, real mamas. Shoot. Because my foot keep acting up. That's what slowed me down, though, to be honest. Had my foot not started giving me trouble, I would have already been in my goal weight. Because y'all know I was walking every day. Every day. You finally caught up. Okay. Yes, honey. But it ain't, I ain't stopped. I have not stopped. And I love my husband. Let me tell y'all what he did. My husband know I'm on this health kick. He knows it, right? So for Mother's Day, him and my son cooked. Y'all, they threw down. They threw down her. Anyway. And also he came in, he said, baby, you hungry? I said, yeah, a little bit like that. And he said, well, let me show you what I bought you. I said, okay. He said, because I'm going to do this too. I said, what? Yeah, he came in with carrots and celery that he know I love and some ranch dressing and had me my own little thing set up. So just in case I got hungry, I could eat that and not eat. And then I know y'all like, okay, so no, some men will try to sabotage your weight loss, y'all, and they'll say, here's some cupcakes, here's this, here's that. You're like, okay, but he knows that I'm really trying to fine tune my body, that I'm really, really into health and getting myself together and all this and stuff. That he cared enough to say, you know what? I'm gonna get this because I know she enjoyed it. She can eat on this until we get through cooking. That meant a lot to me. Like I said, I'm a sap. It ain't gotta be diamonds and all that. It just meant a lot to me that he cared enough about my health and what I'm trying to do. And did something, that I thought was thoughtful. Yes, ma'am, I have no complaints. I claim all is well with everyone. Yes. Yes. So yeah, I was like, wow, okay, thanks, boo. Yes, honey. And so I'm like, okay, so y'all, it just meant a lot. People in a panic over gas shortages is popping up all over. Yeah, do y'all remember that prophecy I told y'all about? Remember that? I said, I said some of y'all. I said what y'all need to do is get some gas cans and fill you a gas can up and keep it and store it away because there's gonna be an issue with gas this year. See, I was trying not to go there because it's a lot of things that has already transpired that I told y'all about. I'm sitting here like, yep. And also about artificial intelligence too. Artificial intelligence. You gonna start hearing more and more about that. Again, they're introducing it to you little by little. So when they take over in a bigger way, you will be desensitized about it. Okay. If we think about it right now, AI is already in operation. Anytime you have a phone that tells you things, anytime your TV tells you things, uh, we program it to tell us things. So before long, it's gonna be so programmed that it's gonna tell us what we don't even know. What I mean by that, it's gonna say, "I'm gonna turn off your stove now." Um, even cars, even cars. So everything is going towards AI. That is not necessarily a good thing. It's not, because we all know that things break down. And then depending on who is inventing different things, what is their hearts and minds when they're creating these things? What are they creating these things for? Is it to control people, or is it actually to help people? See, that's the questions that we need to be asking and watching out for, because again, I don't trust them. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them, and I can't get to them to throw them, so it means I don't trust them. you know. So just be mindful. Always have a plan B, C, D, E, F, G if you have to. You know, yeah. Because I'm gonna tell y'all. Can I be honest with y'all? What's going on? They're seeing how much they can do right now and how you all are going to adapt to what they're doing. So when they getting ready to roll out their mass scale of what they're going to do, you already be used to it. It won't be no resistance. So let's stretch out the mask mandatory. Let's just make it go a little bit further, a little bit more months, a little bit more. Let's do that a little bit more. Because why? People are getting used to wearing masks. Where they didn't want to be restricted, now that they're begging to be restricted. Now that the states are opening back up, don't open up. Make us wear masks. See how that works? You too, baby. Thank you for coming over, love. Smooches. Enjoy the visit with your daughter. As we grade out for her, I might as well do these last 6 minutes. We'll be at 2 hours and we can go. But yeah, that's all. It's just reprogramming. That's it. Where everybody would buck against the system, now you having more people complying. You have more people because, like, okay, Eddie Griffin said, and I can't take credit of this. I agree with him because I've said it, but Eddie Griffin said it on a bigger scale. Eddie Griffin said, all you got to do if you want people to take the shot, take the shot. Okay. He said, it's just put it on the news, put it on all the news stations. And every time people see the news or whatever, they're going to hear, take the shot, take the shot, take the shot, take the shot. He said, because America is programmed. And before long, you're going to have everybody talking about, I took the shot. And Eddie Griffin said, mother up you, I ain't taking nothing. So do you see how we're programmed? Like all you have to do is hear something so many times at different times when you're relaxed. That's why when you go shopping at the grocery store, when you go in there with a list, but you come out with more things because the music makes you calmer, makes you smooth, makes you relaxed. And you start, instead of going in there and get what you get, you start walking around like, oh, what's this? Oh, that's on sale. Oh, let me get this. Let me get that. And you end up buying more than what you even went in there for. It's all programmable. It's all programmable. So, you know, oops. Yeah, I know, Stump Down. You're right. You're absolutely right. And welcome, love. You are absolutely right. Like I said, to me, it's each its own. It's to each its own. And but hey, William, your phone. Okay. Anyway, y'all. Oh, sorry, talking to my son. To me, it's all programmable. It's my opinion. I'm not saying everybody else agree, but it's my opinion. A lot of these quote unquote pastors is getting a kickback too. They're getting money to make their people, to tell their people, hey, if I was you, I would, if I would, yeah, come on, church, let's, you know. And it's pitiful that, you're willing to sell out your people. That's just like, what's his name? That skinny man they used to fight for black rights. Uh Sharpton. I don't trust him as far as I could see his perm. See, Lord, let me shut up. I'm not knocking who do. Bless your heart and all your parts. I just happen to know just a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. So See, in order to lead people, you got to care more about you got to care more about others than yourself. Or you at least got to care about other people. And most of these so-called leaders is only caring about the dotted line and the bottom dollar. Okay, so they pay them to come out publicly and compel you all to come and do X, Y, and Z. Like this quote unquote supposed to be a black activist, supposed to be, did this Cadillac commercial. Now I'm kind of wondering what one had to do with the other, but when I think back to it, the Cadillac's supposed to be the black people's car. So yeah. So to me, that person lost credibility to me, because whenever you're gonna sell yourself out for the bottom dollar, and your people still fighting for rights, your people still getting shot down in the street, your people still getting beat up, and you tell us that's okay. That's okay. Go ahead anyway. You're leading us to the slaughter, and I can't follow you there. I'm sorry. I got to be rebellious. I can't go, mama. The Tuskegee experiment, yeah. That's not even the only experiment. They've been experimenting on black people for years. For years. Shoot us up with stuff, see how we react. They want to see what is that woman? It started with a B. Bert something. She was such a freak of nature. They thought she was a black woman, slave woman, but she was over there, and I think her the image of her body is over there in France now. She had a real big booty, I mean, real big booty. I forgot what her measurements was, but she was a nicely built woman. And they took her around like if she was a circus act. They would make her take her clothes off. They took her around. They was just everybody got to touch her booty to see if it was real, and all this stuff. It's crazy. Stand for something and say no. Facts. VKC facts. No, right. Yeah, they did a lot to this one Burton. Her name is something Burton. I want to say Sandra Burton. I could be wrong, but it's something Burton. But yeah, they end up doing trying to do surgery on her to see why her butt was so big and what made her what she is, and that woman ended up dying. She ended up dying, and they made a model of her body or whatever. I think it's over in France, if I'm not mistaken. Right, 300. People gonna develop three eyes, four tongues. Anywho, but yeah. So I remember they used to also have a pet zoo. Black people were the black babies were the zoo. They had them behind fence where everybody could walk around and pet them and stuff and feed the nigger babies. Y'all remember that? So yeah, they've been experimenting with us for a long time. It's time for us to do some experimenting. They done fed us. They done fed our babies to alligators. They did all that stuff to us. VD. Okay. Okay. Sarah Bortman. Thank you. That's what it is. Okay. I know it was something. Thank you. Yes. And that's sad. That's crazy, y'all. But the same thing that they talk about us about, they try to do. Like our lips. They always talk about how big our lips are, but they go and get fillers to make their lips as big as ours. Make it make sense. They always talk about now. It used to be a time you didn't see black women go and get butt injections, but now I can't even talk about that because it seems like everybody and their mama done went and got butt injections. Yeah, for sports, they fed our babies to alligators. You're absolutely right, 300. They really did. That was funny to them. And you still talking about reparations. This is what I don't get. That's my point. No other group has suffered like black people. And for y'all to think that I heard some of y'all bootlick, shout out to that person who say that. I heard some of y'all, well, other people had it hard too. If you don't shut your gut up a country butt up, are you serious? They ain't had it as hard as we had, and they still don't have their stuff stopped. As I stated, now Asians got protected, and they only been suffering for a year since 2020. We've been suffering 466, going on 467, and we still don't have no coverage. Now, make that make sense. How does that work? How's that for you? And to be honest, me and my son was talking. I said, to be honest, had I voted this time, because I've always voted, but this time I couldn't do it. I could not do it. But if it was mandatory that I had to pick one, if I had to pick one, y'all gonna get mad at this. I would have picked Trump. I said it. Shout out to the content creator who came up with that. Yeah, I said it. I sure would have. You know why? Because he's up front racist. He's racist. I can deal with the enemy I know. The one that's trying to be my friend that hates just like the enemy I know, I don't need to deal with you because I can't stand people who don't stand in their stuff. Thank you, VKC. You right. And you right too, 300. And if I I should have wrote Daffy Duck. That's what I should have wrote, but hey, Daffy Duck probably could have did the same job or better. I'm just saying. Daffy Duck for president. It's just that, yeah, again, here I go. I'm not trying to get on my soapbox because I'm really trying to end this live. How can we honestly vote for anybody who has said they will not do anything strictly for us? And people say when I say that, they say, "Oh, we got to give them time." As I stated when I first started talking, give him time to do what? He didn't need no time to write those executive orders for everybody else. So why he need time to write it for us? If y'all stop being stupid, I mean, come on now. It's one thing to weaken ignorance, but God ain't even weakening ignorance no more. Take your head out of the sand and see what's going on. They're trying to make us public enemy number one, to where we have no allies, to where everybody's looking at us like we the problem, and to where it's us. They're trying to make us the problem. And if you don't see that, Lord help the mess. Everything is geared to come against us. The bills is being written to come against us. That's why I said, honey, half of y'all here, y'all ain't got time to be hating each other. You ain't got time to be hating each other. You ain't got to pot the piss in the window and throw it out of for real. You don't own nothing. You ain't got no capital. You ain't got no stocks. You ain't got no property. You got nothing. All you got is your habit and your attitude. And neither one of them is going to get you nowhere. It can't take you across the street. And I know people like, well, what? We got to believe in something. Believe in God. I mean, well, we got to have our seat at the table to do what? Who do we trust to sit at the table on our behalf? I'll wait. Because the nincompoops that they picked to do that, Sharpton and a whole bunch of other them, they are out for self. Not the betterment of Black people. And then people get mad when I say, I like Farrakhan. I'm not a Muslim, but I love that man's brain. I love his historical information that he gives. He got a lot of stuff, man. If y'all can get past his religion and listen to him, you might learn something. And that's the truth. They ain't scared of this man for nothing. Anybody who tells the truth, they don't want talking. Because why? We rather believe a lie than the truth. I keep saying there's a whole lot of people saying, lie to me, please. That's it. Lie to me. No, just lie to me. I'm good. Lie to me. They can tell you whatever they want on the news and y'all believe it. Y'all buy a whole lock, stock, and barrel. Somebody come up to you and say, okay, here we go. For the longest, I remember telling people Martin Luther King did not die on the balcony. Now ask me how I know. I told y'all, my granddaddy is a civil rights leader. My granddaddy marched with Martin. And I'm like, y'all, he didn't die on the balcony. He got shot, but he didn't die. Everybody, yes, he did. That's what the police said. And that's what this said. And that's what the news said. Now this stuff starts circulating back in 2020, how he really died. And why Martin's family won the civil lawsuit. Hello? They had a civil lawsuit that they took against America, the police department, and somebody else, and they won it. Because it was proof. Y'all don't know that, do you? He was in the hospital. It was set up. It was 2 traps. If he didn't die up there, they was told to put him in an ambulance and drive him to a certain hospital where people would take over from there. If y'all don't start opening up y'all mind and reading and stay away from all these basketball this and all. You know, that's how they whooping us because we don't put nothing in us that's worth nothing. And then when y'all hear it, y'all get mad for people telling you the truth. Blowing up your world. Well, if you put your head in a book and learn the truth. Shout out to Tariq. Shout out to Tariq. He's got this movie. I'm sorry, his movie is called Buck Breaking. And you can order it from him because they try to stop him from making the movie. So the movie is not aired anywhere. You can order it from, I think it's buckbreakingmovie.com or something like 300. What is it called? But shout out to Tariq Nasheed. I think that's his last name. Every African American person needs to purchase that. And that's why I listen with my ears and not my. Come on, them VKC, for real. You know, they've been trying to stop this man for a minute because he tells the truth. Anybody who tells the truth. And what's so funny, they use us to do it, y'all. They use us to do it. Professor Griff, that's another smart man. Very intelligent. But I know y'all probably don't know about these people because why? All some of y'all know on YouTube is the beef sector. What this one said about this one, when this one said it about this one, and this one don't like this one, and this one said this one, and this one, and this, and this. One day I was talking to 300, and I forgot who it was. I don't guess it makes no difference, but he was listening to somebody, and it made me turn it on. And I don't know. After a while, this is how it started coming into me. Walk, 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 walk. That's what I started hearing. I said, "Oh, I can't take this no more. I can't do this no more." And I just turned it off. I started looking at something else, and he started laughing. I said, "I can't take this no more." And he's like, "Yeah, it's beginning to bother me too." It's just after a while, when you level up, when you start coming into your power, when you start knowing who you are, when you start seeking to better your life, when you start seeking to, you know what I'm saying? Some of that stuff that you deal with, that you used to, or that you look at it, that you hear, it becomes monotonous. You be like, "What is this?" And then you get to a point, you're like, "Why is this still going on?" I mean, why? It's been like 2 years. It's been like 6 months. Really? We're still doing this? I can't get stuck like it. I can't. I ain't knocking nobody else, but I can't get stuck like it. I know where I'm going. I know what's in front of me. I know where I'm trying to get to, and I know how things is opening up for me. So I refuse to start getting my spirit, my mental, and everything boggled down with wonk 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 wonk. That's what it just words. Y'all think I'm playing? Words went from you something it would wonk 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 wonk, and it just started being like wonk wonk wonk. I said, "Oh, I can't take this. No, I can't take it no more." And that was me knowing that God was changing me. He was changing what I listened to and everything. So a lot of things I don't know because I don't listen to it. Or if I do, it's about 5 minutes and it's like, "I can't take this. No, ma'am. Give me the clip notes." Because some stuff is just too long. And it's long and stupid. It'd be different if it was long and informative, but it'd be long and stupid. It's like, I can't get that time back in from my life. I didn't know. VKC, I promise it turned into the Charlie Brown. I was like, no, ma'am. Right. And that's what's going on. And I just can't. And like I say to everybody, I know I'm not for everybody. I know listening to me, honey, ain't for everybody because people like drama, and I get it. You got to tune into what feeds you, what you like. Me personally, I no. I like people who have fun. I like informative people about my people. I like finding out about my body and stuff like that. I like stuff that's like it. I like to have fun. But all that other, Okay, here's a hint. You become what you eat. Now y'all can take it however y'all want to. It's true. Whatever you digest, you eventually become. So, anywho, let me show y'all this picture and I'm out of here. I think I saved it to. I think I did. Hold on. That girl made it okay with me, y'all. Um, the girl I was telling you guys about the strawberries. She apologized to me. She gave me my money back. And then the next day she delivered me strawberries for free. And I was like, she okay with me? Shoot, she okay with Coco. So I will be using her again. I'm gonna show y'all the picture. Hold on. Because I told y'all once she made it okay with me that I would show y'all what they look like. Which I didn't know she was because I blocked her and everything, but I'm glad. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Like I said, if Leo lived close, Leo, the lioness queen, if she lived close to me, shoot, I would be getting them from her. Her strawberries is thunder. Let me see. See, look. This is some type of candy and something else on there. I hope y'all can see that. Okay. Yep, this is some type of candy or something on there. Let me see. There we go. All right. Yep. They are so good. I got about one, two. My husband don't like strawberries, and I was saving him the one with the dark chocolate right there. And I forgot he don't like strawberries. So I can't force him on them. So I'm like, okay. So I'm going to eat me a strawberry. And I'm going to get up off of him. Because I got one of these left. And I got this one and these two. I've been killing them. So, anywho, but I appreciate you guys coming over. I do appreciate you all with all the information that was given. If you missed anything, girl, they are good. Real mamas for real. If you miss anything, go back and feel free to listen to it unless they block it again. Because they blocked my last one because of the music. They may block this one. I just didn't feel like going in there removing the music, but I might. It just depends. So if you don't see it, give me to tomorrow. I'll remove the music. And then it'll be up. So we'll do it like that. And I was gonna say something to you all about something else before we got out of here. But you all have a great, 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 great day. I'm supposed to be doing a panel with some fabulous women. And we're going to talk about a whole lot of different topics. It was supposed to start after Mother's Day. A whole lot of stuff has popped off in my favor. That's good since then. And so I'm going to have to try to see how to do this because I still want to do it. And that's right. Protect your peace. That's right. Quiet storm. It's good to see you, love. Yeah, crazy. Next, he's speeding down my street. I wish I had his license. Anyway, uh, y'all have. Shoot, what's the day? I think I said next Friday evening. Let me look on the calendar, but I think next Friday evening is when we're gonna do the stock thing. And I'm sending the emails for the what did King say? It's called Google Meets. Okay. Google Meets. I'm sending that to your email. So y'all can click on the link and we can do it on Google Meets. So yeah, we're gonna do the stock thing. Y'all, you know what? God is good. I'm gonna tell you this and then I'm out of here. All of the stocks that I have picked is all gone up and they all in the green. And they've been in the green for a minute. I'm not touching them, I'm just letting them ride. That's it. Just letting them ride. So yeah. I haven't checked my Robinhood. This is something else I got. I ain't checked Robinhood yet because I'm actually trying to get out of Robinhood. I don't particularly like how they did me with that GameStop stock. So I'm trying to switch it to somewhere else. But anyway, you all be blessed. Don't forget to tune into Real Mamas Real Problems, her channel. It be out the chain. And Miss It's All Hot There. For real. So I know autocorrect is of the devil. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, y'all be blessed. And it was wonderful talking to you all today. And hopefully I will talk to you all again. That's right, Jermaine G. Love yourself, boo. Hopefully I will talk to you all again Friday because I don't have to work overtime. All right. Good night, everybody. Remember, if nobody told you you're important, you are. If nobody told you they love you, I love you. Smooches.